Tony was next. Black Tony. Black Tony. I'm Black Tony today.
Nobody asked you to do that, sir. I appreciate your contributions. I appreciate your contributions to the culture. I appreciate your contributions to the culture, sir, but you will not pawn your...
You're a real professional.
I am a real professional.
Yeah.
It's almost real professional. Don't walk in front of the camera, man. Move. I'm recording. I press fucking record 37 seconds ago, you son of a bitch. Welcome. Back to cut some shit, motherfuckers. Episode 65.
Sorry, Mark.
All right, now shut up. I'm trying to do my intro.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you, cuz? Hold up, man. Like, hold up. You gotta be quiet now.
Okay. I mean, can I go back on that side before you start?
Yeah, get your ass over there. The show already started. Shut the fuck. Move, man. Let me hit his head again. Now for a moment of silence for his goddamn top of his head.
Happy birthday to the new noggin. God damn. Yo.
How y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Yeah, all right.
Now, before I really, got into the show, I wanted to sing for y'all.
Oh no.
I don't normally do this.
He put his deep voice on his own.
I don't normally do this. And I'm not a singer, so I sound pretty bad.
Oh God.
But in
honor
of, I guess, my first topic, I feel like it's only right that I sing a song.
He about to sing for y'all.
Y'all ready?
I'm listening.
Y'all ready? Oh, say, can't you see I'm coming to America? Didn't y'all watch that shit? Did you watch that?
I actually did.
No.
You haven't watched it yet?
No.
It was cute. A lot of people were hating on it, but I liked it. I liked it. The little boy looked like Chris Tucker, though.
He did.
He looks just like Chris Tucker. I wish they would have had DC Young Flower Man.
I wish the fat man would have sung the song when he sung the for. Like,
yes!
I want to see it. Your queen to be. I want that to be like my motherfucking wedding song or some shit. Even as offensive as it is, but it's fucking beautiful.
It's beautiful.
She is your queen to be. And when he came out singing this pop techno shit, I was mad at some bitch. I want the fast forward.
Oh,
it was bad. Like, I just knew he was going to sing that shit. This nigga got the pop lock, and I didn't know what happened.
It had some problematic elements to it, but I was able to look past it.
Yeah, I think, it's a lot of backlash on social media about it because, honestly, from my perspective, I think people retarded a little bit. Because, how in the fuck can you expect something that was made 30 fucking years ago make sense 30 years later? Like, I be feeling like sequels need to be made within, 2 to 5 years of the first one for it to really, really hit like the first one did.
I agree.
Yeah.
They could have left coming to America alone.
I actually wanted them to.
Yeah. They could have left it alone.
They could have left it alone, but I wasn't mad at so much the fact that they did a revamp or a part 2 of it. I was mostly mad. It's like a lot of the comedy from back then doesn't fly now.
Right.
So
that's true because everybody
they ain't even show the titties in the tub. I was mad.
You can't do
that.
Everybody's
so super sensitive. Everything's so hypersensitive.
And then they had a whole drug sex scene where she raped him.
He got me, and ain't nobody
screaming. Y'all realize you can't do
so
this.
Whoever that was, because I ain't see it, they about to get canceled next, right?
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna cancel her. It was Leslie Jones. So spoiler alert for everybody who haven't watched it. But Leslie Jones blows smoke in Eddie Murphy's face.
Gave him a shotgun.
And gets him high. He doesn't remember having sex with her. And and it was that's how he had the baby. But it was y'all can't do this. This is not. It would have been funny years ago, when Coming to America first came out, back in the 80s and 90s. Now it's now that we have more education about it, it's
that's right.
Really showed a rape on a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
It
was. I was really upset about the titties not being in the tub.
But can I say one thing?
Yeah, that's the best part. Your real penis is yes. I wanted to see them titties.
You have 2 women. And guess what this month is?
Women's History Month.
Oh, well, congratulations to y'all.
Titties.
Well, I like them.
But titties are amazing.
They are. Talking from a woman that posted her bra on Twitter.
Goddamn right.
Big ass bra too.
Take that motherfucker off. I wear a big ass bra.
I was minding my own goddamn business. I'm scrolling down Twitter last
over
night.
here
I'm like, oh, big
my
bra. I said,
little
oh, shit,
bra,
titties. I mean, but you had to use your imagination.
I was so fucking tired, and I finally took my bra off because I was cooking. Like I was cooking from like 8 a.m. till what 5 a.m. the next day. When I took my bra off, I was like, it's all right.
That's how I be feeling when I take my leg off. It should be beautiful.
Not
This
your
is
leg.
damn near orgasm.
Not your leg.
I swear it is. It's damn near orgasm. It's the best feeling on the planet.
Oh my
God. That's like I was telling our guest over here earlier. Like for some reason, nigga, I got one leg and feel like both of these shits hurt. So it's like when I can finally take this motherfucker off, it's like the most beautiful thing on the planet.
Yeah. So now you understand what it's like to have to take off
shit.
Fucking boulder holders all day. Like okay.
Boulder holders?
Boulder holders.
I've never heard breasts being described as that. Well, bras being described as boulder holders.
Yeah.
That is fucking
situation. It's all of that.
So what do you call big drawers?
Big drawers?
Don't look at me.
I look at her.
I'm about to say, I don't got that problem. I ain't got the
I'm just saying, if you got big drawers, like big bras is boulder holders. What is big drawers?
Boulder holders. Why not?
Pretty much. I mean, goddamn.
It's called parachute.
Parachutes.
It holds the whole world.
Jump out the window.
Oh my god.
Well, it ain't gonna be much of a parachute if you got a big ass.
That's a big drawer.
That's a big parachute.
A big drawer, big ass in the big
Parachute.
drawers. You ain't gonna get much
Parachute.
parachute room. They don't.
Oh.
Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah.
I am confused.
Well, you call the big bras boulder holders. He called the big drawers parachutes. I got it. If your ass real big, I mean them drawers will fluff up like the son of a bitch once you
Once you take them.
Yeah, man. Jump off the porch, you see what happens.
Save your life.
Yeah, jump off the porch, see what happens.
Plane crash. You gotta take your drawers off.
All right. Hold on, I gotta make announcements and shit.
You didn't even introduce your guest.
Nope.
That's why I gotta stop. We gotta come back to the beginning.
You don't have a rewind sound?
I don't know. Got a whistle though. Flag on the plate. Now, as I said before in the beginning, like I said, this boy KB back in the building for episode 65, and somehow I managed to stick myself between two Brittanys.
You're not gonna say my real name like on the fucking internet.
I'm sorry, Lola.
Thank you.
Yes, I ain't gonna tell you what I called you earlier.
Oh Jesus.
But of course, we got Miss Brittany from the Beehive.
No. Yes, she does amazing hair. My God, amazing hair. I gotta get my thought braids for the summer.
And then we got
pretty red too.
Yes, I want them long, honey. Okay.
And then we got my ex-favorite bartender Lola here, who's actually become one of my favorite lunch ladies, and then she's talking about quitting to go fucking deliver mail. This is bullshit. Say hi to the people though.
Hello, how you guys? I'm a lunch lady.
I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Like, just when you shit start getting good and you just want to leave.
I ain't say I was leaving.
That's what it sounds like to me. How am I gonna get lunch when you, put mail in mailbox?
You gonna take lunch with the mail?
See?
I mean,
are you gonna deliver in this zip code?
I will be delivering mail in Northeast Baltimore City, so you know.
So on your lunch break, you're gonna deliver the food.
Possibly, maybe.
That's your van already ready. Get some motherfucking service from coming.
I'm gonna have my little fryer in the back. Everybody mail will be smell like chicken. It's gonna be curry stains on y'all checks.
They should get fucking direct deposit then. I ain't got time. I don't care about what none of them people doing, because if I don't get my motherfucking egg rolls and my little pepper wings, I'm gonna be highly upset. You sure?
I'm telling you, like I'm working on.
You want to smoke something?
I can't.
You should.
I can't.
Okay.
Once I get my job, once I start delivering this mail, I will be able to.
I mean, if you smoke this, then
So I can. So you just want me to be?
I'm gonna deliver the shitload out of lunch. I'm a shitload of maybe we're gonna put you on my fucking payment plan and all this shit. We just gonna subscribe, like them food delivery service. I don't want to say their names, but I don't, them niggas.
Honestly, I've been playing with the idea of getting a food truck. I found out I can rent food.
You need an investor?
He dead serious.
I am.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yes.
If that means I can get my lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
And a small percentage of the profit.
I'm gonna move the Guala Guala up the street.
Yeah.
No. Y'all gotta go.
Do them numbers and we'll figure it out. Because I don't want to work that much. And proper investments is the way to do it.
Hell yeah.
But there's other announcements I gotta make. Of course, I'm in here, Brittany and LOLA and all this other stuff. But feel free to take a quick visit to cutsbykb.com. Okay, you know we got do rags, t-shirts, electric shavers, you know, favorite barbers products and accessories and all that good shit. So support a brother and go there, and you know we'll all be great. I had something else to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we can. If anybody would like to support the show, that'd be beautiful too. Just go to patron.podbean.com/KNS. I'll spell it out for you. That's patron, PATRON .podbean. That's PODBEAN.com COM geniuses /KNS. Subscribe, follow, like, make a donation, help grow the show. We'll do some great shit, get some better pictures up on the wall. I need some naked ladies. Nipsey is cool.
He want to see titties, y'all. Y'all gotta give him.
Yes.
Give him some money so he can have some titties on the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna put titties on one side and I'm gonna put big booties on the other. And in the name of Women's Heritage History Month or whatever it is. This is a fucking appreciation of female anatomy. I love all that shit.
All them shit.
Yeah. Especially a little back to Coming to America. Speaking of female anatomy, goddamn, Tiana Taylor. I'm sorry.
Taylor's body is fucking.
She got a hell of a cheat code.
Like,
who the fuck are her parents? Like, who the fuck are? And she keep having babies and shit. Like,
her babies are beautiful.
They are.
You would be having babies by her too. Have you seen her husband?
Oh, absolutely.
Jesus, he has this in his pants.
Oh, wow.
I guess since I talk about tits and ass, I guess I'm about due for lizards or whatever you just said. Right. I don't know.
Equality, motherfucker.
I'll take it. I'm confident in my life. I'm pretty good with myself. But no, she looked real good. And I was Coming to America, like back to the movie, like I don't know. I felt like some different kind of loyalty to the woman that he actually chose, and was like, she's a barber. And I was like, yeah, we fucking dope, nigga. Like,
I clearly missed a lot.
Yeah. He fell in love with his groomer, and she happened to be a barber, and she wanted to own the fucking barber shop and all this other shit. So they took the storyline, they made it very progressive, because I don't think that was a thing in the 80s too much. At least to be publicized like that, or at least to be like prioritized on film as much. Like, just because they it's like they made it a point to say, shut up. They made it a point to say that she had dreams and everything else. Right. Because I can't believe it.
I thought it was, I mean, like,
I'm gonna throw my knife at you and I'll soon.
No violence, children. No violence, please.
Yeah. But no, like, they made it a point to make sure they, like, not just, she's not just marrying into royalty. She's marrying into royalty and to be her own person too. Right. Because in the first one, like, Coming to America was basically about Hakeem finding himself.
Hakeem.
What up? Hakeem, the fucking prince.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. It was basically about him becoming his own man, and this, that, and the third, and him wanting a woman. Well, him wanting a woman to want him for him. Mm. And I think it was cool the way they turned it around a little bit. Like, all right, this nigga just became a prince, but he don't give a fuck about none of that shit because he wants her to follow her dream. Right. I think it was just a different dynamic that's very prevalent in society. Yeah.
I mean, I did like the fact that they didn't have either Hakeem or his son be like the typical, like, male, whatever, that will go after somebody that has, like, that's just empty upstairs, because he was supposed to get married to Tiana Taylor. Now, but Tiana Taylor was like, Tiana Taylor was like, shorty from the first one that was like, whatever you like. It was like she had nothing. It was like no connection besides a physical attraction.
They were so dumb that this just jumped for 30 years.
Yo,
she was still walking and shit. Like,
funny.
No, it was her brother. It was her brother's daughter.
Yeah. So
like, this lady was still barking. I just died. Like, she was still barking. And then I think
she was all ragged. The dress was
the same dress.
It was cute.
She looked so stressed out. She looking so stressed out.
Wesley Snipes, black ass. They had him in there. They had Rick Ross in there. I was like,
they might as well use the
They
nigga
said it was
house.
his house. Yeah.
Yeah.
in the movie,
Yeah, that was his house.
the palace was his house.
Yes. I mean, they like from the outside, like the outside shot,
course,
the
it was
aerial
like-
view. They, they doctored it up a little bit, but that was his
I
house.
did not know
Inside,
that.
all that shit. That was his.
Holy shit! Damn.
I'm
what the
gonna.
fuck?
I
Rick
think
Ross is like that. He making that kind of bread?
that nigga rich.
Yeah.
Wow.
He rich as shit. Like I mean, I don't know the specifics, of course, but he appears to be rich as shit, and he's happy about it.
Clearly, real estate is the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing real estate now.
Well, if he can use his property,
Oh,
what the hell are you looking for?
I need a
his
lighter.
writer.
I need a lighter. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but if I don't get a lighter here, excuse me, sir. There we go. See, you always knock my microphones
break
out.
shit.
I don't want to break nothing.
I don't want you to break nothing either.
My first day on the job.
This is community service. Yeah. I ain't got money.
He said, I don't have no money.
Shout out to the helpers. I'm tired.
Something's white car across the street. Mine. You might want to move it.
Across the street?
Yeah.
She parked right here.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody called not in a good spot. They might, might be about to get a ticket.
Yeah,
You can go right out.
So sorry.
You can go right out this door right here. You want to say what you got to say? Come on, tag it. Come on. What's up, man?
No, you did not like that cigarette down here.
Huh?
No, you did not like that cigarette down here.
Yeah, you taking it too far. This is reefer only.
Okay, you didn't say that.
Well,
I'm about to die. I don't like cigarettes.
yeah, this is reefer
I'm
only.
about to die.
Calm down. Inhale, exhale. Who's that?
I'm glad you got it together over there. But what was you
Appreciate
saying about the girl in Coming to America again?
I mean, honestly, none of the characters really felt fleshed out for me. So she was born amongst the rest of the characters, the new characters that they brought on. Lisa from Coming to America, the first one, she was a more fleshed out character, in my opinion.
What you mean?
Can I? Yeah.
As
what do
far
you
as
mean
like
by fleshed
she
out?
had a personality, like you got to get to know her. The only thing we know about this barber, we don't even know her name. What's her name?
Who?
The barber girl.
The barber girl?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you.
Exactly.
I have no idea what her name was.
So he didn't marry Lisa?
Well, so Lisa in the first, Akeem was married to Lisa. That's the
They
queen.
still married.
But I'm talking about in the second one, the son is marrying this barber.
Oh.
But her character wasn't fleshed out really for me.
Gotcha.
It was like she was like his Jiminy Cricket in the movie. Like she gave him the conscience of like how to figure out.
Oh,
what to
okay,
do.
there you go.
You get what I'm saying? But
She was the good angel.
Yeah.
Jiminy Cricket got to do with
Like,
this.
I ain't heard them.
I'm a Disney
in a
girl,
long
okay?
time.
Apparently, you fucked me up with that. No.
I don't feel like he was being cheap. I actually feel like he just
He
he had all of the people in there to where he couldn't flesh out any of their characters.
Gotcha.
Like Wesley Snipes' character should have been fleshed out more. Like why was he there? Like it was
Why
like
was
why
he
was he
in
the
first?
general? We never spoke about what else was in
Because he took over. For
I'm about to call this bitch. I'm about to call his cunt. We'll call Zamunda. Zamunda. This wine. I think I'm done with this after this play. But yeah, Zamunda. Like they never talked about Zamunda. So why is this general here? Why did it seem like the outside of where the palace was? It seemed really poor. Like they showed like shots of where the soldiers were, and I'm like, y'all got all this money to like live like this, and the people outside of the palace live like that. I had questions. It was just I had a lot of questions. I didn't feel like many of the characters were fleshed out. Not even the mother, Leslie
mother?
Jones' character.
She was hilarious.
She was funny as
She
shit.
was moving hotter than motherfucking Princess supposed to move. This nigga three women
What?
with close to nothing on talking about it's time to give you your bath. Nigga, he ran to his mother. I couldn't believe it. This is the Royal King. This is clean your highness time. You supposed to get the fuck in there. And mama did right. When that big black nigga came up out them bubbles, I said, there you go.
I was like,
That's how you celebrate
right.
new royalty.
The royal vagina is clean. Thank you.
Appreciate
it.
I was all the way on her side with that one because them three would have been being great. What is this going on? Just say something.
Thank you.
We was trying to figure it out. That's why we couldn't communicate.
Oh my god, great. See, look, this nigga, he want sandwiches and shit.
I'm gonna fuck a sandwich up when I'm done.
Oh my god, you pulled up at the perfect time earlier. I swear to God, I ate all that shit. I mean,
it was loud as shit in your car.
I left some fries on there, but that shit was beautiful. You pulled up at the right time.
I pull up. He had his joint going. I'm like, all right. He was like, you can bring that right here. You can bring me mine.
I didn't let her get up the steps. She that first step. Oh no, hold on. Come here, please.
That's why I said he paid me. I didn't get on my car good. My mask was still hanging off my face.
I was looking.
Damn.
I was like, if she pulled up any time between now and whatever time the fuck I thought of, I was gonna have a great lunch. And you pulled up at the right motherfucker. I was halfway through this
perfect because I had just finished my client too. I had a good 40 minutes. I ain't had to rush to eat. I got to digest. Yeah.
And that was beautiful. Normally, like I get bothered or some shit, like, but I got to eat all my food. Like I never eat both of them.
But I'm definitely gonna send you like a menu or
send everything except for your schedule.
Well, we're gonna need that too.
Don't ever send me that.
But like I'm gonna send you everything that I can. That way, if you want to do like the weekly meals, you can. And then I'm still gonna be delivering up until I can't.
You're gonna be delivering too long with the mail. Because they be having these mail people out there 8:30 at night. I ain't never.
I dropped off a fucking delivery just now before I came here, which made me late.
But that
I always mails and motherfuckers was still delivering mail. I'm like,
exactly. But you got paid.
They be working overtime
immediately. They gotta wait 2 weeks.
And you want to run from dogs.
Ooh.
Or mace them shits.
Boom.
That shit worked. I maced a dog before. It was beautiful. I turned that little red mother. I turned that little white dog face all orange. It was beautiful.
Peter is gonna get with you.
Look.
Well, look. It's either get bitch or
stop playing. I got two fucking dogs. No.
It's either you get bitch or this motherfucker got itchy eyes. I take the itchy eyes for 7,000, Alex.
No. Then I gotta get a fucking rabies shot.
Rabies?
Yeah.
That shit still out?
Apparently. It's an animal.
I know that shit was still out.
Yeah. Who knows what that shit gonna morph into? Now corona thing?
Sure. Didn't I saw something about some super corona.
I did too.
It's like 74 different coronas.
They
got more corona strains than weed now. This is craziness. There's always a different strain of weed. I have no idea.
Somebody told me dogs already had coronavirus.
I think I had it.
For real?
Not like
in
the last 12 days though, right?
No.
A lot of people said that
in 2019, I think I had it because it's like very rare that I get sick. Especially bartending, like my immune system is strong. Like it's some disgusting motherfuckers in this world and that live in the city. And yes, I'm talking to y'all.
Oh my God.
It is niggas don't wash their hands. I'm like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Right.
But you don't be washing their hands.
A lot of people.
What?
I think that's disgusting.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely foul.
I mean, you ain't never seen nobody walk out the bathroom without washing their hands.
I mean, I've seen it, but I always think you nasty son of a bitch immediately.
Yeah, and then they go right up to other women and be like, "Can I talk to you?" Like, don't fucking touch me. Exactly.
That's how shit makes me appreciate this time of life because, like, even like,
everybody washing their hands.
I don't even like going outside that much. Like, so it's cool for me for like the world to not be completely open. Although the world is completely, I mean, yeah, it's opening.
To open up.
But like, I gotta tell people like still don't invite me nowhere. I don't want to go.
They can invite me, but
I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go. So I don't really want nobody to waste their time. Like, if y'all do like some fun shit and I don't get invited, like, I mean, I might feel some type of way because ain't nobody asked me. But at the end of the day, like, I don't really want nobody to ask me.
You don't want nobody to ask you because you know
I'm not invited.
No, you want to be asked, but you know you're not going.
You just want to be considered sometimes. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to go.
You want to know.
I'm gonna say no more likely.
Like, I did bad things during Corona. I can't lie. I went to the strip club twice. Once they opened back up, like after Baltimore City lifted the ban, I went to the strip club.
How
twice.
was that? Could you touch the strippers?
Yes, and not all of them had on masks, and it was
like to be ugly. Them stripping with masks on.
I mean, no, they had cute masks. Some of them had cute masks.
I mean, but I guess you don't go to the strip club for the face. Anyway,
you really don't, especially not normal.
Sometimes you do. Since I'm the man here, I don't know what y'all go to the strip club for, but sometimes face matters in the strip club.
I don't.
I wouldn't be looking at her.
Never mind. I don't be looking at face either.
I want to know what this motherfucker look like when I'm trying to. I'm giving my money to.
If her body is amazing, I'm going to appreciate the art.
But if her face is amazing too, I'm going to give her more money. Okay. So it's levels to that shit. So it's like I gotta pick who I'm gonna tip, and I want to make sure I tip the one that I think is going to make my night nice.
Understand. And the face matters.
Mm-hmm.
If she look good when she turn around while she like doing that shit.
What she doing? What she did?
I ain't gonna do it again.
Why? Do it again.
No.
Why?
But y'all know what I mean. If she do that look back at you shit while she throwing it back at you and all that other stuff, then it makes it even better. Because men are visual creatures, and sometimes a very attractive young lady looking you dead in your motherfucking face while she's grinding on you is beautiful.
That's amazing.
I don't know why that made me.
It's a science to it.
Where
see,
Regina Hall. Can you believe that was Regina Hall?
Yeah, and as a man, if she was grinding on you like that, I've been happy as fuck too. That was sensual as fuck. I remember that goddamn movie. He was supposed to fall in love with her.
That's why he was nutting in his fucking drawers.
He was supposed to.
You can tell he had on some checkerboard pattern underwear.
See, that's when the face and the body matters. That man got a wife out the deal.
No, man, but I mean, face matters, but then it doesn't for me. But it being in there, to be honest, I had to drink to like shut my mind up. Cause it was like, why the fuck am I here? It is a viral pandemic, and you here to look at tits and ass, bitch, and don't nobody got a mask on. It was very close quarters. Niggas was in there shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, okay. So then, in that case, I guess I played with the pandemic too. Then
yeah,
I've been out.
I go to work.
I don't go out, but I've been out where it's been a little sketchy.
Yeah,
several times.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it again.
I'm not going to lie. Until
I get my vaccine. When I get my vaccine, then I may be, places that I shouldn't be placing in. But, because that shit really did scare me. And I take care of both my grandmothers. I was like, why I'm doing this? Like, why? And then I saw, like, a couple of my family members in there. Like, some of my uncles was like, why you here? Like, nigga, why you here? Like, please go away. Like, you don't see me right now. Please. One of them told my grandmother that I was in the strip club. You my uncle, man. Like, why? Would you snitch on your son? Like, why are you snitching on me?
Can I tell y'all something?
What?
Something just made me really upset just now.
What? Why?
Because this platform here, it allows people to into the live thing, right?
Into the live thing?
I mean, the live audio.
Uh-huh. What they say?
Some extremely racist things.
Ooh! Who can I comment on?
Well, unfortunately, you can't because I blocked them.
Oh.
It say, shut up, nigga, stop whining, want some bananas, monkey. So this is the type of shit that you gotta deal with when you're trying to be a podcaster and you're trying to use platforms that allow you to.
No one cares about the yeast yetis. No one cares about the snow roaches. No one cares. You don't wash your feet or your legs. Your opinion does not matter. Have a banana with that.
Thanks for the listen, though. I mean, they all count.
Cheers, bitch.
Like,
and yes, I can say that because my grandmother white. Say something. Call me racist. I dare you. Look, this wine got me. Look, whoa. I ain't eat all day.
What the fuck kind of wine is that? She went from 0 to 75.
Cause they be real quick to be like, well, I'm not racist because I ain't fuck black men. Okay, my grandma was white, and you don't wash your legs. Like, so we're gonna speak facts here. Like,
hold up, wait a second. That shit just went, like, I was totally me different extremes just now.
That's a lot in the world.
Or am I tripping? Like, she said, hold up, I'm not racist. I like black dick. Is that what you just said?
That's what a lot of white people,
and then you said,
women
my grandmother white, you don't wash your legs.
Yes.
What? Who don't wash their legs?
You never heard
You
that?
didn't see that? Like, it was like last year.
Yeah, that was all on Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was the year before. Remember?
Yeah, it was something like it was something like that.
But who didn't wash their legs?
That's
Well,
white
apparently
women.
white people don't wash
They
their
don't
legs.
wash their legs.
They just kind of
What?
let the soap.
They said they let the soap run down their body, and they don't have to wash their legs.
That doesn't sound like a very effective way of cleaning a kneecap.
They don't have to worry
Or the
about
back of
cleaning
that
their
son of a
kneecap.
bitch, for the matter.
You ever notice, like, when you watching movies or when you watching TV and, like, they don't have no shoes on or no socks on, their feet always black.
I noticed that, but
It's
more
like,
importantly, I noticed
that's because they don't wash their
rags
feet.
or washcloths.
But then the whole comeback was,
Barely
well,
leaves.
y'all use rags and y'all don't change them enough.
Huh?
They basically,
That was
the
the comeback
comeback
for
was, well, why do black
But
people use
wait a
wash
minute.
rags?
How would
and
they
y'all don't
even
change them
know?
enough?
How would they even know? Where are they getting that information from? Because that sounds like a lie to me. That sounds like a lie to me.
It bothers me how much I gotta find for another
Right.
washcloth.
Whenever you go in a black people house, they got like multiple, like billions of fucking wash rags.
Did we talk about this before at some point?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, all right.
But
Sorry if we bring up
washcloths-
old shit.
I mean, it's random.
Just for everybody that just came in, motherfuckers on a podcast on the website, they're commenting, telling us to eat bananas and shut the fuck up, niggas. I don't even like they can wash their legs. If you know, you got all this time on your hands.
I don't even like bananas.
I like bananas.
I like bananas.
And him calling.
I make amazing
not
bourbon
offended
banana
for
bread.
whatever reason. I'm
Somehow
just not offended because that's your own personal ignorance. You are a genetic mutation, and it's okay.
And the sun hates you, bitch. The sun fucking hates you.
And I like bananas, and I'm gonna keep eating watermelon. So you can say whatever you want because I'm not offended.
Period. I don't like watermelon, but I'm gonna keep eating chicken.
The sun hates you.
And you can eat me if you disagree.
Well, I'll be.
Period.
Well, that shit went all the way left. That wasn't what I was expecting for my life today.
Oh my god.
But anyway, I don't want to talk about coming to America.
They believe
We here. Look what happened.
Yeah.
Listen.
But did you check out that Oprah special?
Okay.
With the
Me being here is almost pointless.
It's okay.
None of this shit.
I didn't watch it either.
Oh,
but I had a reason behind not watching
Wow.
it.
Oh, I want to know.
So I was gonna watch it, and then someone told me, they was like, why? And I was like, why not? I want to know what's gonna happen. They was like, well, a black woman moved into a known white racist, so white supremacist household that has a massive power. What do you think happened? I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, we all knew that she was going to be treated like shit.
Yeah.
But we decide, like, I don't know. I guess because colorism is a thing, and she is like super
that
white
one
passing,
drop rule really does still exist.
It does. It's like because one of the
to them.
To them,
to a lot of people. But
Yeah.
Because one of the parts on there that like threw me for a whole loop was like it was a portion where they were saying that it was concerns about the complexion of their son.
They were like,
and I'm looking at it like, all right, that man white. She black, but she's extremely light. I couldn't see. Yeah, I couldn't see this kid coming out dark at all.
Right.
But
unless
sometimes that shit. But that's what I was getting ready to say because I know that shit sometimes skip generations and shit like that. See, man, y'all will let me finish.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just talking about the lady over there.
Black people kids come out any shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing I thought about.
From darkness, there comes light. We were first.
Period. With like to add on to what you're saying, unfortunately.
We Ray J the situation. Yeah, we just Ray J the whole situation. You know what I mean?
We Ray J
was
the
here
whole
first,
situation.
and y'all just became genetic
Please do not
of whatever shit it is.
Black people for being the first.
We did it first.
With fucking Ray J, fucking Kim Kardashian. Please.
Yep,
I can't. No.
We did it first.
Well, it works.
Ray J did it first, so did we.
As long as it's not in February.
I'm just saying. It makes perfectly good sense.
I mean, agreed. Very much agreed. But colorism is something that is because it's a product of racism, it's within our community as well.
Right.
And unfortunately, it's like I've heard a lot of Black parents tell their brown and Black babies, don't go in the sun because you're gonna get black.
Gonna be black.
Check the baby ears, see how dark they gonna be. Don't get.
Imagine being told you're pretty for a dark skinned girl.
That shit is like.
I mean, it's true, but
that is
it's trash. It's absolutely fucking trash, and it's such a product of
women can't be beautiful.
Period. Like, leave it at that. Just
I was thinking about something, right?
Okay.
I think it was on my way to work today because I was feeling handsome. And then
Corey, I hate you.
I was feeling real handsome. So I posted it. I was feeling handsome today. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, live your best life.
Yeah.
I was in the mirror, like, you know.
If anybody follows,
extra slather of coconut oil,
yeah,
extra glow.
But I did.
You let your soul glow.
Yes, I did. After my original dab of oil, I definitely went back in for seconds. I ain't gonna stunt. I did, but I didn't realize that shit till I got outside because I woke up feeling like shit. And then I looked at myself in the reflection of my car and I was like, "Hold up, nigga. Today's a good day."
Yes.
But that ain't what the fuck I was getting ready to say. I was going to talk about my first experience of colorism. Because we talking about the dark skin, I mean, you know, the pretty for dark skin girl and all that other shit. Like, but my first experience was probably like the 4th grade. It was some superficial shit, but this is the first thing this is the first thing that stands out in my brain. We was on a fucking field trip, and all the girls was talking about who was fucking the cutest boys.
Oh, I thought you said I was fucking.
I don't know, but no, they was like ranking like I guess the most attractive ones in the motherfucking bunch. I was voted number 4, but 1, 2, 3 was 3 light skinned, pretty head ass niggas.
Because you have to think, being raised, that is the standard of beauty, or at least what is painted as the standard of beauty.
I want to know what their life is like.
Then,
I promise you, they out of style.
Fuck you, light skins. I hate you all.
But no, it is true.
But no, that shit really happened. Like, that was
we didn't have much representation coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't feel like dark skinned people as a whole have any representation.
It's a little.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
Shout out, man. This is the show. just
have mercy.
You are a spectator.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't matter, and that's fine. That's fine. We're giving so much.
We who? I'm sorry.
Light skin folk.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Cool.
We gonna stay in our light skin ass lane and let y'all speak on y'all experiences because that's what the fuck should happen.
Yeah,
we
man.
Shut the fuck up and let y'all talk.
But like, you know, as you get older, you start to think about certain things that well, not everybody does, but I know for me, like, I started to think about a lot of things that happened throughout my childhood that like shaped me into the person that I am. And it's always like I find a lot of my issues. Man, shoot.
You forgot.
No, I ain't forget. This shit wasn't supposed to go this way. I'm supposed to be talking about Biggie and shit by now. But like, you start to look about the shit that happened in your life that helped mold you. Like, and I want to win all the motherfucking time. Being voted number 4, I didn't like it.
Yo, you still fucking in your feet?
But no, listen.
They was all graders.
But listen.
They probably didn't even like boys.
That mean they were stupid back then.
They might still be stupid now.
Listen.
I hope so.
Listen.
But like, no, I came in 3rd place. No, listen. I came in 3rd place in my last barber competition. I should be feeling like if I'm not first, I'm last, and if not, because I always like I got a point to prove.
Cool.
Nah, man, because it was a feeling of rejection. Because bitch, I ain't number 1. That means I ain't win.
Y'all need to go on Talkspace.com.
But see,
find you a therapist.
See, no, this is free therapy right here. I'm talking to y'all because y'all gotta help me with this shit. Because I need to calm down.
Help you with your 4th grade.
It's traumatizing as fuck to know you ain't the best. And you ain't never the fucking best. I ain't never won a championship. Like, I ain't never came in 1st place for too much of shit. And I constantly feel like I have to keep doing all this shit so I can feel like I'm the winner.
But see, here's the thing. Like, but you're always fucking booked to the point where you can't deal with this.
So it sounds like
look at this Negro. You're always booked to the point where you can barely.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A.
The reason this nigga can't come on camera is because I'm too booked to cut his hair right now. I had to record my podcast tonight. That's what I had to do.
So it's like, I mean, you may not be able to get a trophy for that at the moment, but sir, like you you are doing the fucking thing in Baltimore. Like there's nobody that's not trying to get in your chair. And if they aren't trying to get in your chair, that's their problem. They gonna go to the next nigga that's gonna have their hairline looking like I don't know. Look, I'm watching. Look.
What about the left side?
I'm watching my fucking investor right here. Gold stars.
I was wrong with it for a minute.
But yeah.
Book on time.
But see, but it's still it can. I don't mean to say like I'm not happy about what's going on in my life now. It's just I think it helped. I don't know, cultivate my competitive nature of never being able to settle for not being as great as possible or some shit like that. The problem is I don't know where that level is, so I can't turn up.
It's a self thing for you.
Yeah, I'll be feeling like the walls closing and I ain't never satisfied and it be bothering me. Huh?
We don't have no commercial breaks, man.
Commercial?
You want a commercial break?
What the fuck? This is why you're not a part of the show.
To pay the commercials.
You should pay me right now for pausing the show.
You are the commercial.
You are the commercial. You want to? I mean, you're a motherfucking handyman and shit like that, ain't you? You want to plug it? Come on, man. Tell the people about your handyman services.
Brought on the commercials on this is how you get paid your money. Commercial break.
It's in progress.
I can't just, insert a commercial, nigga. Like,
look, you gotta get it. You need a piece of cardboard so you can come across the thing. Like Cole did on that episode of Mutton.
I said break.
You think this is Wayne's World or some shit? Like, I gotta insert commercial here, but insert the commercial.
I cannot.
I don't want to take a break.
Good show rolling for.
And you done fucked it up now. I don't know what the fuck we was just talking about.
But, all right, so we can tie in the last conversation we had about colorism.
I need you to edit your lips together.
That's what I'm asking the whole time. I've been with
Why don't you just say it?
That's what I was trying to say.
You just came out a
he was doing a
long ass monologue about this motherfucking lighter.
Good though, boy.
And it was a horrible catch or attempted catch. You dropped it.
All right.
Okay.
So how we can tie the conversation about colorism issues, unless Miss Brittany,
didn't
really speak about shit.
I mean, outside of because I had a light skinned sister, so I kind of always felt like my mother treated my sister different from me because I was the dark skinned child, my sister was the light skinned child, and my mom's light skinned. But outside of that, I ain't really had no issues. Been cute all my life. It's like.
Hold up.
She ain't coming number 4. She top 2 and number 2.
I'm sorry.
I came second place in dramatic reading contest. I ain't when the fuck am I?
She top 2 and ain't number 2. She just let you know. But she still comes to the number 1 barber to get her hair cut. So I mean,
and that's a fact.
As of today, I'm completely booked until April 24th. That's like a month and a half from now. I'm good at my job. Follow my barber page.
You're not good at your job. You're the best at your job. You're number 1 at your job. You gotta own that shit. Say it with your chest. What?
No. I gotta leave room for improvement. I gotta leave room for improvement.
I guess. But all right, we can tie this into like the whole Biggie conversation. I mean
that too.
I watched that. Did you not see that?
I
didn't see anything.
Black and ugly
Where you been, girl?
However,
enjoying my new bed, watching.
Down to the side.
I ain't mad at you. I've been getting into 90 Day Fiance, and I'm rebinging fucking Real Housewives. Yes, Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Well, yeah, I caught up on that too.
I haven't watched Real Housewives of Atlanta since like season 2, so I'm on season 6 now. Season. I'm like, pumped.
You on season what?
I'm on season 6 now.
Of Real Housewives of
Atlanta. Yes.
How's that working out for you? Like, are you entertained about that?
I'm kind of stressed.
I thought you would be. They some stressful people.
They are, but I'd rather the drama on TV than
in my life. Period. I love to watch other people's drama.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I don't really
That's why
want to
my
watch
name is
TV
Lola.
that much.
Don't know me at all. Leave me alone.
I haven't been wanting to watch TV that much lately.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've been reading.
Nah, I just been like sitting in the dark listening to music and shit.
Nothing wrong with that neither.
I know, because it's so fucking peaceful.
Okay.
Because I do that too.
Yeah, last night
worried me a little bit.
Yeah, last night I rolled me a joint up. I got me a candle. I set that bitch next to me. I reclined back.
Yes, candle.
I turned on motherfucking music. I turned all the lights up, and I woke up the next morning today. And then I woke up today. It was so motherfucking peaceful. And my music was still playing when I woke up. I ain't had it. It was beautiful.
I love it.
And I was like, and the reason why I really don't be wanting to watch TV no more is because I be finding a lot of shit to be triggering now. It's like a lot of emotional shit going on TV. And then the television shows that's out now, they are stretching and pushing the limits of all the traumas that they can find. And it was just bothersome to me. I was like, you know what? I just want to. I don't want to watch TV. I didn't even want to play. Like, I got a racing game on my phone. I didn't even want to play that shit today because I felt like it was too short.
I've been into TikToks and documentaries.
You're the first grown up that's heard say that.
TikTok, yo.
They say TikTok is addictive.
It is addictive as.
I don't really get on there as much unless somebody says something that I don't know about and I know it's on TikTok. So then I get on there and look for it.
Yo, like I was.
You downloaded you got TikTok on your phone?
I do.
You got apparently.
Yeah.
I my kids had it on.
I learned how to put on eyelashes on TikTok. I learned how to put on false eyelashes on TikTok.
See,
now
TikTok has a lot.
I don't got none on the day.
So is it turning? It's like a mini YouTube.
Basically,
yes. It's like Vine and
we can hear y'all.
And Instagram had a baby. Y'all sound like you're whispering like this in each other's ear. But it's okay.
It's not.
It's gonna be like fucking rumbling in the back or something like that. I don't know.
But nah, like I've been in the TikToks and documentaries. Like TikTok has been extremely like soothing for me. Like oddly enough, I watch a lot of cooking videos on TikTok. But see, I'm a foodie, so it's like a lot of stuff. I'm just like, oh, I want to go here, and then there's like travel. You can fall into so many rabbit holes on TikTok. So I love it.
I don't know why. I want you to unblock that so I can type your mother.
They still say stuff?
No, but I
just
randomly thought about it. Like I just want to be like your mama.
Yeah, whoever the person was, he got
childish.
Listen,
somebody say something to me, I always want to be like your mother.
I be like, well, let's talk. Let's chit chat. Cause guess what? I got time.
You know what's crazy?
I love dragging people. Like,
I think that's just a
thing. Do it. It brings me such joy. Why? Because it pisses them off. Somebody said something. Okay, y'all know about my whole little issue. Well, everything that happened with my dad.
Yeah.
So my father, like a picture of me, my father, and my sisters are on my Facebook profile. And someone I was in, like we were like just like throwing jabs back and forth in like a post in a group on Facebook. So he looks at my photo and sees my father, and we all light skinned as fuck. My father was bald. And he was like, who was Uncle Fester and all those trainees? So now, hear me out. That would piss a lot of people off. For me, all it did was take the training wheels off. I pulled up pictures from when he was little, and I was like, well, I mean, who that person was, who Uncle Fester was my father. I understand that you don't have one, and you never knew yours because clearly they dropped you in the gutter and left you there. Because he had a picture of him just like kind of sitting on the curb, like sad with a piece of a sandwich running down his arm. Like
that was a hell of a comeback.
Yeah. You're gonna come for me. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Like
that was a hell of a comeback.
Like,
you a Leo, right? That's that Leo.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So it brings me joy. And then he was
fire
a man. It was
like that shit though.
I don't like talking.
Let's do it.
You're a fire sign. We're all fire signs.
When's your birthday? Are you an Aries?
Hell no.
Don't do that.
No.
I'll smack your head off.
I wouldn't want you to do that.
He's not gonna feel fine like he did this morning.
The hat is a big part of the drippage. Okay.
And that is a character flaw.
What you mean?
I be what to hit people.
That is a problem.
Don't count.
Yeah, they do. Depending on who you
I
tap.
just go smack your hand.
Yeah.
He like keep your hand
Right.
to yourself.
I live by that. I'm not even gonna lie. I live
It is
by
fair.
that.
It is very fair.
I feel like you're gonna try to harm me.
I'm just saying, it's fair. No, I keep my hands to myself because
With your words.
Okay.
yes,
so
my words. I will. Ooh, I love it.
I'm at the stage of my life where I don't really be wanting to dignify shit with a response.
Granted,
I'm trying to.
I'm finding
like,
so much peace and shutting the fuck up.
I'm trying to get to the point where I can just say okay and it really be okay and I'm unaffected.
Yeah, literally. Like
I ain't there yet.
I'm trying to get
I am unaffected by what the fuck anybody has to say. I've had people that I have revered, like in my industry, I have revered them and then find out they just look at me as just some hood rat. Like they just like, oh, she ghetto, she hood rat, blah, blah. Okay. I mean, if you were to say that to me, again, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'm just gonna hurt yours. Like I'm gonna.
Fair enough.
I'm
who
going
are
to
these
say
people who say these things?
I don't name names.
I don't understand.
A lady never tells.
That's why I don't like people. Like
names.
that's why I don't like them. Like you, I don't want to be in around. I want to be around people that like that.
Yeah.
I don't care about what you. I don't want to be around people where I feel like I have to be on alert about their opinions. Because.
Do you care about other people's opinions?
85% of the time, no.
Like 88% of the time.
I promise you, I don't care about nobody.
I can say 100% if it wasn't for my business.
Even with my business.
I care about what they think about these haircuts.
Oh, okay. All right. You're right. You're right.
I'm extremely sensitive.
Because I'm
That's the 15%.
definitely sensitive about my shit.
That's the 15%.
That's why I'm always like, y'all good? Was it
Yeah.
good? Like, did you enjoy?
Outside of that,
you're right.
Yeah, outside of that, I'm not too bothered.
I guess I should say nobody's opinions about who I am as a person really affect me. Like, trust me.
That's because you know who you are and you're comfortable.
Perceptions bother me sometimes.
What do you mean perception?
Oh, because they think Barbara's a horse.
Yes, absolutely.
Whoa.
That's one perception. Yes, that bothers me to a certain degree.
I only say that because we talked about that before, so I know that was one like, why I gotta be in that category?
Yeah, that's one that bothers me to a great deal because it's not.
Is that true?
I don't know if it's true for everybody, but I mean, I know.
Would you say that it's the truth from the majority?
I would say that the opportunity for it to be true is vast. It's very large. The opportunity for it to be true, yes, it is there. I would say that. Now, who takes advantage of the situations? I don't know. I don't know those percentages of probabilities. I don't know. But yeah, the possibility of it being a possibility.
Possibilities of it being a possibility.
Yeah, they're
the possibilities of the possibilities is possible.
Yeah. However you make that make sense. But
the possibilities of male barbers, female barbers, or just barbers?
I'm gonna just say barbers in general.
Barbers in general.
Because I mean, the reason why it bothers me is because it's sometimes that's just an example, but sometimes it's like when something happens in life, and it's like, and they look at you or say something about you, and like, man, that's really what you really think of me. Like, you think I would really do some shit like that, or or you think I'm capable of doing X, Y, Z? Like, sometimes that matters to me because it turns into it can be an attack on your character in a sense, and that means something to me.
Me too.
I guess because I mean, I was a bartender. I was a big boobed bartender, so everybody thought I was just fucking everybody, and it was like, I promise you, I don't like 99% of the niggas that come in this place. I don't care, like no, but it's
business. It's a business.
It's my business
and being
to flirt and get people drunk.
Yeah,
so
and smiling at these people
Yeah, so I kind of felt like that was where that perception came from, because I wasn't even able to smile at people walking down the street when I was little.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother would always tell me, like, you can't, like, why you flirting with that brand? I'm like, I just like to smile.
Yeah, and it's the same thing for me as a barber. Like, I got a lot of female clients. Like, not saying that I essentially just flirt with people, but I am nicer to some than I am to others, and that's just because,
look,
like, over the years we built the bond.
How the fuck they say you nice? Because you was an asshole in Hazelwood, but it was like we connected because you were an asshole and I was an asshole.
Yeah, see, great minds think alike, and they need to combine at some point or some shit like that. Because yeah, it makes sense that way. But like you know, in a bar setting, you know, being nice and cordial a certain kind of way is good for business, and it's the same thing for me because I can't be a complete asshole to everybody sitting in my chair.
It's not about being an asshole.
Some people I gotta be nice to.
You gotta be nice. Like Eminem song, and you said it the other day. I am whatever you say.
Yeah.
Like whatever you say.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Mm-hmm.
Literally,
even though sometimes.
The thought of them saying you're that is like, what? That's what the fuck you see? I'm glad you think so highly of me, depending on what it is. But then it's like, damn, I'm that low on you. Like, damn, bitch.
I guess my idea of it is I've been called worse by way better. So it's just like, if that's what you think, great. But I promise you, your idea of me is microscopic. It's just, I don't care. You don't even know my real name. Like, okay.
Yeah, that is the difference. When people come in and call me KB, I was like, oh, this
motherfucker.
I don't even like that shit. When people call me that shit, it sounds
strange.
strange.
Nice to my customers, my client base. Like, people, I have a lot of clients from like high school that, you know, hit me up. They see me doing my thing, and they're like, you know, they want to order. Great. If they would have ever say anything, if I quote one of anything negative that they said about me, as a person, it wouldn't matter. As far as how I carry my business, it's very different on how I am as a person. I carry my business. I'm very personable. I talk to you. I smile. All that.
That's another good thing about the mask too, because I love it. Like, I ain't got a fake smile. And shit.
Catch me in Walmart with my grandma. It's like, why are you talking to me?
Don't catch me nowhere. I don't want to be called out. Every conversation I ever had in life, it seemed like turned into a fucking haircut. If you see me at the gas station, hey, yeah, mama, come on, for a haircut. I just want 20 on pump 3, brother. Like, I don't give a fuck about your hair right now. Like, and that's why, like, sometimes, like, on my off days, I legit just ignore people. I don't give a fuck about a haircut today. I care about my bed or my recliner chair. I care about my weed.
And your refill. Oh, you call it weed.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it weed now. You know, I care about my weed, and I care about like my beer, and I care about like kicking my son's ass in Mortal Kombat. I don't give
11?
No, the one before that. I'm not buying that.
I have it.
You paid for it. I ain't gonna. It's yours. I'm not paying that for that, boy. I love him dearly, but nigga, the games and the Robux and all that other shit is adding up.
What's Robux?
See, it's some kid shit from Fortnite. I think it's another game, Robux, that cost me a whole fuckload of money because every time this nigga need more V-Bucks, they more Robux. And
so it's just money.
Yeah, nigga just hit me for $20 yesterday. He FaceTime me and everything.
He better get on YouTube. Start making money. Don't they got YouTubers and Switch?
I don't know, but these games
These
games are stressful.
Then so that's the best thing about being a parent now, I guess. You can tell your kids get a job without them having to leave.
He do have a job. That nigga be in here.
You better open your phone.
Every Sunday.
You better get a personality. Make motherfuckers want to watch you. Like, right. This is why I don't got no kids.
It's a hell of a job. It's a hell of a job.
I'm so sorry. More power to you, brother.
It's a hell of a job.
You know, even in International Women's Month, shout out to all the moms out there. Yeah.
Oh shit! I should clap. Hold up. There we go. That's the wrong button. There we go.
Yes. Shout out to all the mamas.
I was just trying to get this last little bit of weed out of here. I'm sorry.
grandmamas, grandmamas,
mamas, babies, mamas. What the nigga say?
And I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I ain't having no kids. I ain't having no
That's
kids.
one thing black people do right. We can sing together, but we can't do shit else together because that who was on point.
That shit was synchronized like a motherfucker, man.
We can't do shit else.
It wasn't
when it
a
comes
plan.
to a song, we can sing together.
I don't understand. I don't understand why I can't delete this shit off my screen.
You tired of looking at it?
Yeah, it's bothersome to me.
Yes, stop. Get the negativity out of here. No one
Your
cares.
mother.
I know, right?
No one cares.
Should have
about
cussed
you
them out
pancake
before I blocked them
shattering.
out.
Like your mother, you don't even have.
Yeah, but I be trying not to feed into negativity.
That's okay.
I be
Sometimes
wanting
it's okay.
positive vibes all the motherfucking
All
time.
fucking day.
Saying your mother can be positive sometimes.
Nah, because
Because
you
it's
got.
just releasing that negative energy.
Yeah, but if you put the
That's
B
why
word
I
on
like
the end of
just
it.
ripping motherfuckers to shreds.
You know what? Follow
Bitch,
on your
I
Twitter. I
always
can
did.
tell you find like great enjoyment in it.
Enjoyment.
Hey man, quiet down over there, please. Drowning my microphones up. No, I ain't pausing shit. All right. Yes. It's killing you to be quiet right now, isn't it?
I'm crying.
Look at him. His fucking ankles keep shaking and shit. he going nuts over there. That nigga can't sit still to save his fucking life.
Oh my.
Well, stop smoking cigarettes.
You should.
I quit. I quit.
I don't give a hell what you say.
Basically, he definitely did.
Damn, the time.
That's my voice.
I don't give a damn what you say.
Y'all goddamn crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Do you know anything about the Me Too movement? I don't know anything about the Me Too movement.
Me too.
Yeah. I know a lot about it.
I saw something that disturbed me a little bit.
What you see?
I heard like
But I don't know
the
what
New
I'm
York
gonna
Times
do.
posted an article about they call him Pepe Le Pew.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Rape
I'm
culture.
like, Pepe Le Pew. Oh my god! Like, why the fuck?
We been knew this though. Pepe Le Pew was a rapist ass fucking cartoon. But
Cartoon. It was a Looney Tune.
here's my thing: with cartoons, with art, like with societal culture as a whole,
You good with himself? I'd have fucked that up.
it's like we have to stop sexualizing so much of everything. So it's like if you look at Looney Tunes from even back then, we gotta remember the shit that they thought was okay is not okay now. They used to have motherfuckers in blackface and
They
Looney
did.
Tunes.
They definitely did.
And it was shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
It's the rose. They was shucking and jiving on Looney Tunes. You know, and you got they also had motherfuckers with sawed-off shotguns blowing off people's heads. And then you turn around and look at today's
But don't
culture.
that look very
like,
familiar to what goes
period.
on today?
Period. You look at what's happening today, motherfuckers is blowing off black people's heads. Or if you want to take it another way, if you want to take racism,
Right.
go to these fucking white schools in the Midwest where these fucking 16-year-olds are able to get guns at 14 and they're going in there
and the whole
just
school.
They do school shooters training.
Period.
I thought Dave Chappelle was joking about that shit until I saw an episode of Shameless.
Oh my God.
They really do fucking
really,
shooting drills
like,
in school
is that
now.
a thing? Is that a thing as a parent?
See,
Like
I
you
thought it
have
was-
kids in school.
Well,
so,
see, here's the thing. When Dave Chappelle said it on his special, I thought it was a joke. And then when I seen it on Shameless this week, I was like, that shit gotta be real because art typically depicts life.
right.
So that shit gotta be real. And this motherfucker said it, and they showing it on Shameless. So I'm like, they really doing that shit in schools now.
You got to.
bro.
It ain't fire drills no more. Like,
They doing school
Gun
shooters.
it's gun drills. Like, these little girls ran in the bathroom and they kick pans in their motherfucking book bag talking about shields. I'm like, oh my God. I almost cried.
Think about the trauma that we are.
I just literally
we have to, like,
became traumatized.
That is the episode of Shameless I had to turn
over
off.
my goddamn head
It was
talking about
horrible.
shield.
these kids though. Like,
it was horrible. That's the I had to turn that shit off, and I got back to it eventually. But I had to calm myself down.
Yo, like I think of that now. I'm about to kind of spiral a little bit because it's like
that shit is crazy.
You think about it. Back when we was in school, like in elementary, middle school, we looked at fire drills as just bullshit or whatever.
Like, oh, we get to go outside.
free time.
Yeah, we get to get some air.
We had like
they get shot basically.
They're fucking children that had to be prepared to get shot. And I promise you, they're not taking that shit serious at all because how often were we taking fire drills serious?
Yeah.
Never.
It kind of makes sense.
They really reenacted it. Like, it was so graphic. It was disgusting to me. Like,
I love Shameless.
I love the show, but this show, as an episode, fucked me up. I ain't never had to turn this episode of Shameless off because it affected me emotionally.
Damn.
Of all the shit that they go through on that show for 10 years, however many seasons it is, this is the first time I've ever had to turn an episode off. They even reenacted this shit. They gave a little boy a Nerf gun. The lady had one of those track meat guns where you shoot the blank in the air. Whatever. That's when I watched it this week. Sorry. On my off day. But I'm looking at that shit, I'm like, that shit is so traumatic. They had the little boy running through the joint with the Nerf guns and shit, and the girls running in the bathroom in the stalls. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
it just kind of makes me think, like, where did we go wrong?
Like, this is becoming the
norm. Why is this the norm?
Dave Chappelle said it.
I'm just saying we, as in everybody, not even putting a race on it, but like, where did people go wrong?
Yeah.
Like, why is this what's normal?
Progression, I guess.
So, I like one of my favorite people that do documentaries is Michael Moore. Mm-hmm. And he did a documentary. He did 2 documentaries. The second one changed my life. No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm tipsy.
You're very in touch with your emotions.
I'm tipsy.
It's okay. We'll go on.
Anyway.
Like you.
All right, so
my tipsy. No, not crying.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to cry.
Oh shit! I'm looking for the bottle.
Okay.
That crying shit.
Some wine right here.
That crying shit be stupid.
I ain't gonna cry. Like the fuck, I'm fine. So
I'm just. It hurt.
I'm feeling good.
Chest be tight and shit.
Crying stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted from crying. I don't want to cry no more. I'm good. I've cried enough tears.
All right, well, let me lighten the mood. How about Jay-Z out here being all this motherfucking great black excellence?
I know, with that 8.9 mil.
Now, I don't know nothing about that.
This nigga is legit the blueprint of life.
I said it was wine now. He thought it was some bullshit.
Nah, just still the good stuff.
You about to have me guzzle this down so I can taste it.
You know, Jay-Z out here saving the motherfucking world.
And
he created so many. He created so many opportunities.
With Moet.
That's one.
Oh, see, I missed that.
Yeah, that's one. And he just sold this part of the title.
I know that.
Well, yeah, he made he took a deal with Moet to expand that Ace of Spades shit, and it's like going global now. Like
Ace of Spades tastes like socks.
Ooh.
Huh? I'm glad I didn't buy that shit for my birthday. That I was mad as a bitch chewing on drinking Hanes.
And I was just about to say I want to try it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try it now that I'm older.
I was gonna buy some.
I was not of age to drink that, but
shit.
when I had it, it was just like.
It been out that.
This is very socky.
You are not about to come for me for my age, sir.
I'm older. It's okay.
Not about to do that.
I think I'm older.
But Ace of Spades tastes like socks when I had it.
Socks.
I didn't like
disturbing. Socks.
I didn't like it. But at the time, like I was drinking Alberta sour.
Oh shit!
My taste buds was trash.
Your palate won't even develop yet.
I was still coloring with crayons. I was a baby. But I don't know. So okay, so Jay-Z has expanded his Ace of Spades deal with Moet. And what else? What else did he do?
He sold half a title. And now like the shareholders and all that other stuff.
Yep, everybody got 8.9.
Yeah.
I would love to have been an
extra $9 million because he made a great deal for him. Like he really out here creating
wealth.
Yeah, generational wealth. Because that's like a cash infusion at that point.
Power move.
Yeah, because like when you sell like that, like all right, your shareholders get a big check. where they can reinvest or some shit like that. That's like profit sharing.
And all of them are
these niggas still,
set.
and they still gonna keep getting paid for this shit. Even Jay-Z. It's beautiful. This nigga just took over Cash App. Like
Jay-Z?
He's fucking the Square Inc.
title.
Well, put a title putting Jay-Z on like as a chairman on Square. Like this nigga in Cash App is under that shit. Like
Is Squarespace? Is Squarespace?
That's all. I don't know if that's the same thing,
but
I know that he taking over Square. I use Square. Now I
gotta
buy stocks.
We are currently in the market for better friends.
Yeah,
with
rich
money.
Yeah, you gotta be rich.
We like wow.
I don't want to talk to you if you in the same. I want a new friend in the same position as me.
No,
I can't learn shit from you.
All the white people that's feeling their guilt,
we're gonna drop out Cash
App. And cousin sisters and cousin brothers that's saying racist shit.
The government is taking too long.
Yeah, man.
Come to the DMs.
This nigga
and
really
help out the good sis.
And the bro.
You'll never
and the bro. And the good bro.
You ever get any of those sugar daddy DMs?
Somebody posted.
I'm just asking because I'm curious to know if y'all ever
I've gotten a couple of the DMs, and then somebody actually posted on my picture the other day.
What Tabitha Brown said.
What?
They posted on the picture.
They commented it was in the comment section. What they be saying? That should be funny when I be looking at it.
It's funny. I be wondering, is it legit? Like, do you really have some money?
No.
I mean, I feel like I should play with somebody. Just
let me know how it works, because I want to know. Because everybody
my homeboy did do it though, and he posted it. Like nothing happened. He posted the conversation going back and forth with him and this old white lady.
Okay,
because she was looking for what would he be? What would he be? A sugar baby?
He would be a sugar baby.
Okay, all right.
So
there
she
you
was
go.
looking for a sugar baby, and they was going back and forth. And he was acting like he was interested. And she was like, oh, well, you just have to do these things, bop, 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 and you'll get this much money.
She was asking for money?
No, he would get this much money. He didn't go that far. But
cool. Well,
it's got to be robots or something. Like, people just...
What the fuck? I want to know what was on this list of things to do, because this is very interesting to me.
Well, we're going to play with somebody one day and see what happens.
Yeah, do that shit. I want to know what the list of requirements is. I want to know what the fuck is going on. Like, how you just go in some random stranger inbox and be like, yo, I want to spend a whole bunch of money on you if you're interested. What's up? The fuck?
It be like,
you can't find nobody you already know for that shit?
Interested in spoiling.
Baby.
DM me.
Now. All right.
I gotta stop doing this so much.
All right. So I've had people come into my DMs asking to like have me flown out and things like that.
Oh, you was trying to get flued out. Well, not trying. You was gonna get flued out.
They was trying to get me to, but I'm a good Christian girl, and I didn't do it. But like having conversations with them, you can definitely tell which one is scamming and which aren't. Like if they're asking for money up front,
like why are you asking me for
money?
money?
I don't know you. You want to pay me, so why would I do that?
I mean, well, congratulations though.
But it's honestly somebody fell for it. Some people actually fall for it though. They like send
fall
out
for what and become sugar children. sugar people, what they call
sugar people.
Wow, I'm thinking in my head that's the name for the episode.
Sugar people. Sugar people.
I'm kidding.
Sugar children or people. I hope I remember that shit. I'm gonna listen to this episode in the way. I'm gonna listen to this episode again anyway. Because I feel like it's a good one. So I'm probably gonna start listening to it tomorrow morning when I start doing my shit. And then I'll have a name for it before I publish it on Friday.
No, but it's like, again, watching TikToks and talking to other people. These scammers be out here trying to scam people that want
be scamming.
Scammers be scamming.
If they don't do nothing, they do that shit.
It was nice meeting y'all.
Have a safe departure.
Y'all be great and shit.
Please be careful. Love on that 10-year-old genius that you showed me in the TikTok. Yeah.
I ain't never seen a more persistent person in my life. I told this nigga I'm off tomorrow, and he said I'm gonna call you about getting my hair cut. I ain't never seen nothing like. I am blocking you.
Ready.
I am blocking you until Friday.
He is ready. He wants his
You want one? You want one? You want one?
No. You want to do not disturb.
You want me to take you down to a one?
You will be blocked tomorrow.
All right.
I'm blocking this guy as soon as matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right goddamn now. Cause you ain't gonna bother me on my off day about me doing some shit that I already said I ain't want to do.
You got me now?
Yeah, I'm blocking you right goddamn now. I'll take you off the block list Friday when I come back to work.
Oh my god.
Love you. But I'm blocking your ass today.
Oh, son, bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet.
I can be that.
Semi-sweet.
Girl,
Hey now,
Hey,
that'll be great and shit.
Hey, my friend, I'll call you a nudity.
I really blocked you though, so you will not get in contact with me. Matter of fact, let me block your wife too. Let me find her number. Yeah, I gotta find her number. I gotta block your wife too.
We tear this motherfucker up and back home.
It's okay. I know where y'all live. Motherfucker. And all right, what happened?
This tastes like Manischewitz. Oh my god. This is so sweet.
Manischewitz is sweeter. I can see where you taste it, but give me some.
I don't know.
You want the rest of mine? I ain't got the rest.
I don't know what the fuck
I
Manischewitz
just
tastes
can't
like.
drink
It's
this.
sweet as shit.
And
it tastes like
oh
grape
my
juice.
God.
Like better grape juice. Better than grape
Better
juice.
grape juice.
I think I got a cavity.
Oh my god, is that bad? And I'm sensitive to sugar because I'm old. I can't take that shit.
Yeah,
It be
I
fucking
can't
me up.
do it.
I be
I
stressing
can't
out
do
about
it.
it.
sensitive some things.
I mean, what the fuck? I don't know.
I mean,
I know we done lost whole complete track of the show. I don't even know where the hell we was.
We was trying to talk about the
documentary,
Biggie
but I didn't
documentary.
see it. So
Oh yeah, the big.
I watched it.
What did you think about it?
I was very surprised because I didn't know Biggie was such a music nerd.
I didn't either. That's one thing I took away from it too. Because in the beginning when Puff was like, we have no origin of where he came, like his style came from, and this is that and the third. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you see the background of it, like
I'm about to say, you don't think most rappers that are the best, like the top, are like geniuses?
It's
not
really
not
that,
as
like,
musicians though.
I'm about to say not current day,
like
but
bro, like they show in the documentary, they showed like his neighbor was like this jazz musician, and his neighbor was talking about how he would come over and like listen to him play and shit. He's like a famous jazz musician, so he would like listen to him like compose all this stuff, and then they paired the music that he did to Biggie's flow. That shit blew my mind.
It was a different kind of.
It blew my mind today. Like it's 2021. Imagine that shit back in the early 80s. That man was that shit was sick. I was very impressed. I honestly was very impressed. I actually got more respect for Biggie from that documentary, to be honest.
Yeah, because you get to understand like how melodic his flow was because of his background.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that impressed me. Because like a lot of, and I watched the interview, I think, one day. I can't remember what interview it was, but I think it was Jadakiss. I know it was him. I don't remember what show. But he was saying like Life After Death, that album alone, and all the different types of music, like the different types of sounds, the different rhyme patterns, this, that, and the third. Like, I didn't pay attention to that shit until he said that, and then seeing his documentary, it made it all make sense. Yeah. Because to be able to, I don't know, I ain't no rapper, but I'm sure it's kind of hard to rap like 42 different ways. like to sound different and fit yourself into each track or however it's called, like to fit yourself in the pocket with those beats is it takes a different kind of skill.
They remember the shit, so
yeah. And then he didn't write the shit down. It was like he just felt it. Like that's different. Like
it's hard for me to hold phone conversations.
That's why I don't, because I ain't gonna remember what the hell we was talking about.
I had an hour-long conversation the other day. I had an hour-long conversation the other day, and I was stressed.
I forget a lot of shit. That's all we say. I'm sorry.
I done drank a whole bottle of fucking wine.
I just be forgetting shit. That's all we were saying.
No, but I don't know. Like I personally don't like talking on the phone. I'm very big on writing my things down or texting things simply because I can get my stuff out faster, and it's more concise, and it gives my brain a bit of a extra filter before it gets to the person.
Facts, because I have a hard time verbally expressing myself.
Yes.
But I can write it.
Yeah. I can write it down all day.
Yeah.
That's why I was surprised that you wanted me to be on the podcast. Like for the second time.
It's like your second time. I was
it's my second time. Because I mean,
well,
like,
see, the problem
I don't know what the fuck gonna fly out my mouth. But this time I'm drunk, so it's like
you're well-rounded and you would be a good conversationalist.
I just like
your Twitter.
And I don't even know on Twitter, but
yeah,
I just know
your
that
Twitter makes me.
You have a plethora of knowledge.
We ain't gonna talk about my Twitter.
Yeah,
saying I will never have my Twitter.
The range of your tweets. They make me happy. They make me happy, and I feel like if you say that shit out your mouth, actually instead of typing it makes for a good episode. That's the thought process behind it.
Yeah, on a Women's Month, you gotta have a woman on every episode this week.
I will honestly.
Every episode.
How long was this month? How many more episodes I gotta do?
I will honestly step back
3 more
again.
weeks.
That's if I get the invite. I don't know. I'm
sure you get an invite.
But yeah, I will come back. I like doing the podcast. It's fun. And now that I can drink, because I was so fucking scared the first time. I'm not drinking.
The last one wasn't on YouTube either. This one gonna be on YouTube.
Oh, I still don't give a fuck.
I love it.
Period.
I love it. You want to get some?
I'm about to drink this fucking man Shabbos. I still gotta stop and get me something to eat. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm gonna have me some fucking McDonald's.
You gotta get tired.
I'm gonna eat tools.
Ill.
I'm gonna
you gotta find. You gotta find a better. You gotta find a better fast food.
Where am I gonna find another better fast food
restaurant in the middle
of Rona when everything is shut down?
Just go to Lombardi's or something.
Yeah.
What's that?
Before you get to McDonald's.
Yeah.
What's Lombardi's? I live.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this because I ain't trying to name streets. And
I'm like, I live. Okay. I live in a place
near the IHOP.
Yeah, around.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. It's open.
Yeah, to like 1 or 2.
I might get me a sub.
You can do that, and they pretty good.
And you gonna see another picture of my big ass bra laying on my yellow chair.
Well, I mean, I can't say I would complain.
With a bra and a sandwich.
I need to be more active on Twitter.
I can't say I would be. Me too, because I get to.
I only used to get on Twitter just to rant.
That's why
do
I
it.
enjoy it.
But I haven't been ranting much because I just don't give a shit about a whole lot right now.
Listen.
It's such peace in there.
You don't understand how much pent up shit is in you until you can send out a tweet to the ether, and don't nobody. People don't know who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck. That's what I do. Talk shit.
I get on my Twitter from time to time and look at other people's stuff, but I'm not.
And I talk
active.
shit to them other people. I talk shit to famous people. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do?
She cut
Hurt
somebody,
my feelings?
she cut
What
somebody
feelings?
out the other day. It was amazing.
I don't know who I cussed out.
I don't know either, but I be seeing it sometimes. I'm like, God dang,
It's like exfoliation. It's like get rid of the dead skin, slough it off.
It's funny how Twitter is still existing though.
Girl, Twitter is everything. It's because celebrities get drunk or high.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, another show for y'all to binge. Now, this is not triggering. It's just good. If you like Shameless, you would like this. It's called Flack. FLACK. It's on Amazon. It is so good.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why?
Because I don't watch nothing.
I might.
It's
I'll be watching TV sometimes.
So, like, if you're into,
if I take a day off, I might could watch TV.
I mean,
but then I'm probably gonna sleep.
You be out here platinum brain, bitch. You got your whole life. Like, I understand. You don't want to hear shit. You don't want.
Yeah, when I'm home.
When you home, you want
watch music.
I just want to be focused.
But you're right. I literally will lay in the bed for 4 hours, wide awake. It's relaxing. I open the window, get some fresh air, and just.
What are you doing? Not looking at TV.
No.
Holy shit.
No, I mean, you can ask, but I'm not that time of day. Probably not. Maybe not. But yeah, I'm not. I'm in the bed, just in the bed.
I'm just gonna say
It's Women's History Month.
It is Women's Appreciation History. Whatever it is.
What is the month called?
I don't know.
Where did this month come from?
It's Bad Bitches March.
Where did this month come from?
It's Bad Bitches March.
My birthday is in what? 16 days?
But where did this month come from?
It's
Women's History
Month.
Was it that?
Why we gotta have a history?
I want to know, was it Women's History Month in like 2017
yes,
and I didn't know about it?
It was. But it has been.
See, when did this thing start? This was
it's Women's History Month.
But when did it start?
I don't know. You want me to Google it?
I mean, I've been alive for 30. Yeah, I do actually, because I've been alive for 34 years, nigga. So that means I've been around for at least 34 marches.
And nobody cared.
And I never knew. I never knew it was Women's History Month. I just found out last week with my last guest, Lacaria. I might have just pronounced her name wrong. I'm sorry, Lacaria. I'm sorry.
It started. Wait a minute.
But when did this start? Like, I didn't even know until she told me.
Women's History Week in Sonoma County, California in 1978.
It's always in California. So it's been a while.
The movement began to get national traction in February 1980. And the first presidential proclamation during the week of March. Jimmy Carter was the president. So if you know when he was the president, then you know when that started. I don't know.
Jimmy Carter?
That's what it say.
I don't know when he was the president. Late 70s.
Oh, look
78, you said.
1987.
So around the time
what a glorious
Jimmy Carter was the president in 1987?
Shit, if I know.
Oh, I thought that's what we was talking about.
He was. Yeah, he is. It said,
I thought it was Reagan or something in 1987.
Yeah. 1987. That's when Congress declared
Corey,
Jimmy Carter was there. That's fine. Have a candy cake. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't mind sharing. There's 3 of them shits in there. You know what I mean? There's 3 of them in there. Just don't eat all of them.
I'm not going to shout out some dope women eventually before the month is over.
Shout out some dope women now.
I'm gonna shout out.
I can't really think that.
I can't. Not at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm fat. I'm hungry.
I'm gonna stick with businesses, so I haven't posted on my Instagram.
What's that?
I will. I started to take a picture of my empty container, but that doesn't really do you justice.
It does.
Empty.
It honestly does.
Oh, okay.
Anything that you post. So if you would have posted an empty container,
can we plug Lola?
She's here for that purpose too.
What is your Instagram?
Big hair, big app.
Thank you. I couldn't get the tasty cake.
I got it though. Big hair, big app. You know what I mean?
Big hair, big app. I do free delivery all over Baltimore City and Baltimore County. If it's anything further in the DMV, DM me and we can talk. I actually did so I've been doing shipping recently.
I saw. That's dope.
And you gonna stop all this to go deliver mail? The fuck is going on here? You doing all this glorious, making all these amazing business moves.
You know how some of us are. We have to do what we have to do, and then we be right back.
Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it though. Look, now all you gonna have is postal money.
Look,
now that's all.
That's great. Now look.
Hey,
I am
buy her, book her, please.
Yes,
big
please.
hair, big app. What the fuck is it? Spell that. Do I need to spell that shit or
sweet
something?
And spicy curry wings. Order the crab cake egg rolls. Order the
shrimp cheesesteak egg rolls. All that.
Like, it's lit.
Look,
just order all that shit because if she gotta go back to get a job,
we don't want her to go back to work.
I don't want her to go back to work.
We about to start you a fucking GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Everybody else got one.
Yeah, we need hella
crab. We got people coming from fucking Atlanta.
That shit is disgusting. I hate them fucking people.
I can't.
I actually hate GoFundMes because I just don't like it.
I don't either.
And it's like y'all bitches should just be responsible,
baby.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed when somebody in my family made a GoFundMe and tagged me, and I was like, "No, remove tag. Get me off this shit. I don't want nobody. No, my name is Lola on the internet for a reason. Don't tag me in this shit. I don't want nobody. This is e-bagging." Now,
I like that.
There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with people asking for help because honestly, I'm open to helping whoever. I had like with
sugar
big
begging,
sugar children and e-begging. I'm open to like I have a thing. Again.
What you got
It
a
is the
thing about?
wine. It is the wine.
The thing. What does it do?
This is why
I swear I'm using it. Y'all need to stop all this goddamn e-begging.
For me, it's like I have people that are on that's connected to my social media that aren't able to feed, themselves or feed their children or whatever. And people have been donating to Big Heavy Appetite, and I've been giving free meals to a lot of families. When COVID first started and when the pandemic first hit, the first thing I did was like, fuck profits. I'm not in this shit for profits.
You are, but
the gag. For me, I'm not doing this to become a millionaire.
Right.
I'm doing it like I love cooking. I want to be comfortable. I love my craft, so I want to be comfortable with my craft. If I don't have to work a regular job and still do my craft and be happy, I'm great with it. But if I have to get a second job and then just have this be my happy space, again, I'm okay with it.
There's a difference between the second job. The job is completely absorbed. First job.
Nigga, you just want your egg rolls. Shut up.
Yeah, but them post office people ain't playing with niggas. I'm trying to tell you. We didn't have people in here. They talking about they work these motherfuckers for like 7 weeks straight, from like 7 to 7.
And you get one day off.
Barely.
One.
Like I'm trying to tell you, you go deliver mail. You ain't never. I mean, but at least you may just I'm sure you had some kind of control over your life.
I did what?
When?
It's funny that we telling her no about having control over her life, and we barely have control over our lives.
I'm completely absorbed. I'm exhausted.
Right.
Yo,
I
of my
came
time.
back and I need to go away again. I'm sick of working already.
It's like no matter what we do, being in a capitalist fucking society, because we have to fucking make money, we're gonna hate whatever we do.
Did you see my face when you said you don't do it for profit?
But I understand where you're coming from. You do it for the love of it, and that could be a woman thing.
I love what I did.
A woman thing.
No.
I mean, not saying that you don't love what you do.
I absolutely
you love what you do, but you're also a capitalist at heart. I know for a fact that I will never become a millionaire just doing hair. I got to do something else.
Hey, podcast world.
I have to do something else.
All that shit. Shout out to our first time listeners, last time listeners. And I mean, I'm sorry.
I feel like today even furthered the fact that there's just certain shit that I just don't want to do no more, or there is a different direction that I actually need to go in. Not necessarily outside of doing hair, but within hair, but just a different direction. Right. Yeah, because no.
Right. you need to be able to switch it up sometimes.
I actually know exactly where I need to focus. And I just have to get focused. Too. What is that? You want to send me a text message?
Retail or something.
That wasn't it. But go ahead.
That's my opinion.
I mean, yeah. I do. I should.
Because, like you said, you're not going to get rich just cutting heads.
No.
I mean,
whatever.
Just being a side.
I know that.
And retail, I'm sure you've been to plenty
because
of
I'm
classes.
too
Retail is a big deal.
And where I know I don't have the cheapest prices, but I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not the highest, but I'm somewhere in the middle. And because I try to be so fair, I know that because I'll even give you something that I know you need and don't charge you for it. Because like if you say you ain't got it or you tell it, I'm just gonna do it because I want you to have it. I know you need it. So for that, I know that I will never become a millionaire.
But honestly, it's like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's the hippie
because you're giving away shit.
Yeah, just listening to the logic built in behind everything. I agree.
And it doesn't happen with every client, but sometimes it's like
it just happens because like given your passion for doing what you do and the passion for doing our passion for doing what we do.
And you just know certain people. You know that certain people live within certain means because of the connections and conversations that you have with them. And it's like they need something. but they might can't afford it.
Exactly.
So I cellular, but sometimes you're just gonna do it. You're just going to do it.
For me, it's like
I know, Corey.
Sometimes you feel like
it's
that. Sometimes
it's different because a service for me could go from $70 to $150 real quick. Period. That's not gonna happen for you that fast. Mm-hmm. Like you really have to think about that when it comes to you. Mm-hmm. So for me, it can happen real quick. So I'll she need a trim. I'ma just go ahead and dust it real quick. I ain't even gonna charge her.
For me, it's like
sometimes.
Don't
be booking no appointments thinking
you're
you're
about to
get a free trim
all the time.
Right.
For me, it's like, all right. So when I first started my business, I started my business 2 weeks before COVID. Like we didn't know shit about coronavirus.
I'm about to say, why I feel like we've been ordering from you since before then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it was. It's like y'all literally started ordering from me when I started my delivery service, which was February, like the middle of February.
I think that was a test run. I know I paid for all that shit because I wanted everybody to try the food first.
I did, but I think I did like bring my food here for y'all to try before because I was just testing it out. I put my little baby on it.
I remember it, baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was
that
like
shit,
after
that was the last time you was on the podcast when like you was just starting out.
Yeah, and it was like after that it blew up. But again, I wasn't doing it for the money. I fucking love cooking for people. I love the fact that people was just like, "Yo, this food is good," and it made me feel different kind of way.
Different level of appreciation.
Yeah. So once everything shut down, once school shut down. And it like I follow a lot of moms, a lot of single moms, a lot of single dads, single parents in general. Let's just take the gender out. Okay. Single parents. They were hit me up like, yo, like I want to try X, Y, and Z, but I can't because, money is tight. They can't go to work. Their kids is in the house.
Right.
All right. I shoot you over. Like I've given so many orders of egg rolls and wings, and I don't give away or have anything to do with alcohol in my business. But somehow people have gotten alcohol, in this crazy world that we have, and because it's like it's not for the money for me. It's like, yo, we need somebody that's going to bring some type of joy that doesn't have a motive behind it or like financial gain behind it. I am very privileged to be in a position that I am in to where I'm not struggling financially. But at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't take my privileged position that I am in and just be like, okay, well, that's nice. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I'm in a position where I can give somebody, a couple orders.
She is not saying place an order and your order is free. That is not what she's saying.
Not at all.
I'm glad y'all got to that portion of this conversation.
It's not gonna happen.
What she did was,
if you struggling, if you hurting, if you just like, I really want to try your food, but X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 talk to me. And I'm not airing out nobody.
I feel like in the beginning, it's okay to do some gratis, Go get some gratis. But we're not going to be gratis in our whole career.
My labor is definitely not free. I am not the fucking chef mule of Baltimore. That's not going to happen.
You is good with those adjectives.
Her vocabulary is lit.
Mule. It ain't gonna happen, but at the same time, it's like. But once I started promoting that I was giving back, you will be surprised as to how many people started donating to my business.
Absolutely.
To give back. I had somebody donate today, just because they just hit me up out the clear blue fucking sky and said, "I want to donate X, Y, and Z amount. Can you find a family to feed this week, or how much they gave? I can feed a couple families, to be honest." So it's like donations help. And that is like, I appreciate it.
You know what? I'm sorry to cut you off. Speaking of donations, if you want to make a donation to cut some shit, head on over the Patreon. .podbean.com/K and that's make a donation. Keep the handicapped man off his handies.
Off his handies.
Yeah.
I cannot.
You gotta say it.
Yo, why? Yo, we are such a culture where we always making up shit like that thing be thinking.
That thing be thinking.
That thing be thinking.
Yeah,
the handicap be capping or the handicap be handy.
Oh, all right. I ain't the fuck you just talking about. I'm glad I be listening.
That handy be camping, right? That handy be camping. I will never forget.
See, I waited until it made sense. I know
and this is the one. I'm so sorry for bringing this up, but I will never forget. I was getting my hair braided, and you was talking, and somebody, in this world. I'm gonna put it out into the ether. I'm not gonna name no names. I was getting my hair braided this one time at this one salon / barbershop, and somebody came back and was eating, and he was like frustrated. Or I'm sorry, I don't mean to gender nobody. They were frustrated about just things, life, working, whatever. And this person said that they was going to take their leg off and fuck people with their fucking stuff. And I was sitting here like,
I remember that.
I have never been so fucking stressed, confused, and just I'm not the type to I can blush about a lot of shit, but holy shit.
I be saying some wild shit. So,
yo,
I mean, well,
they called themselves out. I didn't. I was just the gag is.
Well, I'm the only one-legged person in this shop.
Ain't nobody call out your shot though. You could have let that shit fly under the radar, my nigga.
Oh well.
But
shit happens.
We here now.
Yeah, I be saying shit sometimes.
Yo,
I don't remember why I said it.
I don't either.
What the fuck was you talking about?
You was frustrated about working, and you was like, I was like, telling you to take a vacation.
Becoming a porn star.
Yes, like
yeah.
Or something. And he was like, man, I take my leg off and like fuck somebody with it. I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember that now. I didn't know what the
cringeworthy.
I bet.
I done heard some shit. I have seen some shit. With that visual,
you just and it creates a visual.
Fuck me up.
You just really don't know what people be into these days. You really just don't know what people be into.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh that loud, but now I just got to thinking about the possible visuals that could be going on.
It was actually like old
it's
white
like we're sitting there like, so how
like,
big is this thigh actually?
That sounds painful.
I hope it.
Listen,
I wouldn't hope. I mean,
aren't babies larger than your size?
A grown-up thigh depends on.
But I don't think nothing that circumference goes inside.
Baby, listen.
I wouldn't know.
Neither would I.
People do strange things.
This is part of the
I'm just not into strange shit like that.
I'm mind my business too.
And it's Women's History Month.
Like,
y'all go ahead and handle it.
I'll tell you one thing I want you to do is that.
I ain't doing that either.
Don't
whatever it is. I don't even want to bring it back up. It's borderline disturbing.
That's not fisting. That's not pegging. What do you call that?
Legging.
Big legging.
Thigh.
That thigh be thigh.
That thigh is fine, baby. Listen, you probably thigh somebody the right way. They gonna have your ass. You talking about you about to be a sponsor. They're gonna be sponsoring your sponsors.
I be wanting to get shit done. And I was like, if you was talking, I was saying that would be my OnlyFans thing. And
that was ridiculous.
I watched the OnlyFans documentaries.
I watched that too.
You watched that shit too? That shit was funny to me.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Look, I watched a documentary on sugar babies, but go ahead.
That made me want to open up my own.
Since we watching documentaries.
It made me want to too, because they got people on that motherfucker. I'm like, everybody keep asking.
I know I look better than these bitches. I'm gonna put on a fucking corset and be cooking and give y'all motherfucking recipes.
You ain't even gotta do that. You can cook in a moo and people will pay
for it.
Yes.
This one girl, she said that she was making like what $1,500. Look at you. Look at you.
Never mind.
Smoke whatever you about to smoke.
This is all part of the growth of my life.
Growth.
See, I am not that guy in Hazelwood that I used to be.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, man.
Because you ain't tipping. You ain't tipping. That's the difference. But nah, like,
man, I got so drunk in that place.
So many times. I have gotten so many people fucked up at the Hazelwood. I took a picture of it and I was gonna post it. Be like, if I got you drunk at the Hazelwood, you had to like send me like who you with. That was what I was gonna say.
Oh shit.
Who you with? And I was gonna tag Lil D ass and just, you know, let it.
See, I didn't start coming until like you were gone. I think I seen you there maybe a few times.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was gone by like what, late 2014.
Yeah, and I ain't really
Damn,
started really coming until 2015.
Yes, honey.
I wasn't even was I even a full-time barber at that point?
No. You were just talking about leaving.
Yeah, I was just talking about getting ready to
and I was telling you like do it.
Yeah, and it came back and your motherfucking ass was gone. I was like, I did it and shit. Now I had to tell somebody else. Who was the other girl?
The other light-skinned girl,
Yeah.
Brittany.
All right, wait, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
The other Brittany.
Yeah, I think I told her.
Brittany's. You were surrounded by Brittany.
That name is you just can't get around.
I hate it.
I used to. Oh, I used to hate it so bad. Go back to colorism. I thought it was a white girl name because all the girls I went to school with was named like Sierra, Ashley, or something like that. And I'm like, why I got this white girl name?
And they always used to tell me that I was a white girl.
I was an Oreo.
My name was Brittany.
I was an Oreo. So
I don't think nobody would call you a white girl because of your name. You are pretty light.
Yeah, and that wasn't the only reason, darling.
Brittany? I mean, I'm just saying, like, your name. I mean, not.
Yeah, it wasn't. That wasn't the only reason. That was one of the reasons.
I'm sorry. Okay, I could.
Please, I was called white girl because I'm the color of chalk, and because my hair color is black as fuck.
I got orange chalk.
I have.
Well, now they do.
Since we back to colors, I have a question.
Okay.
Now, it was a question of my complexion. So now I have two other eyes on it. Like, all right.
What are you about to ask?
It's a question of what I know. I'm kind of dark. Sure.
No.
I'm sure I'm kind of dark.
I did.
Right,
bye, guys.
I'm sure I'm kind of dark, right? But like, would I fall into like the brown category or the chocolate category? I even just was separate.
Chocolate.
You only gotta ask someone. Yeah, chocolate.
But it's people way blacker than me.
Okay, then they're black. Then they're dark chocolate.
Yeah. Or black.
You chocolate.
Or black.
So what is just
Blackly
brown?
Black.
What the fuck
brown is
that's not you.
No, that's not you.
All
right. So let's see. Who can I? What celebrity can I think of as brown?
The comparison was the Black Panther dude. I was like, we like the same complexion.
Boseman?
Yeah, I'm like, we like the same complexion.
No, he's lighter than you.
For real?
I think he's
wait a minute. Are you thinking of? Wait a minute. Okay.
Well, Michael B. Jordan is lighter than you.
Yeah, I know he definitely.
So
I was talking about Chadwick
He's
Boseman.
brown.
So he's brown.
Yeah, the comparison was Chadwick Boseman.
Chocolate
I
is
thought
better.
we was like around. I thought we was like the same
Don't even
complexion.
question your chocolate.
Oh no, I love it. Did you not see my Insta story today? I was feeling handsome. The fuck.
But you know what?
I came out in the morning with the oil really popping.
That's odd too because I consider myself dark skinned, and then some people be like, "No, you're not dark skinned," but I am dark skinned.
And I just be like, "It's people."
And if I say that I'm dark skinned, then let me be dark skinned because that's what I'm comfortable with. I don't want to be brown. I'm dark skinned.
I like being dark.
I like it too. Don't
chalk skin. That is graphic.
It's okay.
Holy moly!
What is that?
Yeah. Watch the goddamn button.
Look.
But yeah, I'm dark skinned and I don't care. That's why don't fuck around.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I was just wondering because I was like, from judging from the fucking movie, I thought Al complexion was close. I didn't realize he was lighter.
No, that's probably makeup.
To make him look lighter or look darker?
It could go either way sometimes. It depends.
It just came out like this extra. She was a little darker than me, but who isn't? She was an extra for Lovecraft Country, and they
Journey Smollett.
I don't know who she was supposed to play.
Oh, Juicy Smoulier sister. Juicy Smoulier.
So it was an extra that was like around my complexion, maybe like a bit darker, and she didn't know what she was being an extra for. Come to find out, she had to take like these photos for the background. like these vintage photos for Lovecraft Country. Have y'all seen it? Okay, Lovecraft.
I heard it was great.
It's amazing. So watch it. All that. It is going to be impossible for me to explain this show.
I heard,
but they had like a vintage scene, like from like the 1920s. Again, this girl is a minute darker than me, and they painted her black.
They couldn't just give it
at all.
I guess that's your point.
Period. And I was just like, so as a very light skinned woman, I don't understand why the fuck she didn't get up. Even if, like, she said it in the video that it was her first.
She probably was just excited and like, I'm gonna do
that's
anything.
What she said.
I'm gonna do anything to get my foot in the door.
It's like there's so many other opportunities for you.
Where's your integrity?
Why the fuck would you do that? I would listen. She said she saw them putting on her foundation, and she saw how dark it was, and she was like, "This is too dark," but she didn't say nothing. For me, I would have been like, "This don't work." I got cussed out when I did Fashion Week.
That's the case for a lot of, I don't know, artists.
I don't care.
I mean, that's the case for a lot, because a lot of them try to.
I'm not bad. The perception is a lot of people don't want to work with dark, quote air quotes, dark skinned women because they have attitudes. So they rather hire lighter or fair skin and paint them dark because
I get more attitude.
They don't have attitude.
I do dark skin women. That's just my life.
I'm going light, yo, ass up.
I'm sorry.
I did Fashion Week one time, and this is back when I had. This is back when like I had an afro. Like my hair wasn't colored, so my curls were like, whatever. It was a white hairstylist. She blow dried it, and it looked like Trump's hair. I was like, I was probably 19, 20. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah,
I was probably like 19 or 20. I was one of the only black women that they had there. And everybody said that I was an issue. I was a problem. I had an attitude because I kept asking for a different hairstylist. I was like, this doesn't work. Come to find out, my hairstylist that I normally go to that dyes my hair and everything, she got booked for the same show. I waited. I refused to get dressed. I refused to do anything until she fixed my hair, because y'all not going to have me go out there looking like this. Y'all got these fucking Beckys out here looking just fabulous, Farrah Fawcett, all of that. And you want to have me looking like the house nigga? Absolutely not. You're not doing that. Not for me.
Can I say something?
Shut up.
But no, like, just for the sake of understanding a little bit of how society works, that's the issue. Like that because you're opinionated.
I'm not going to stand. I'm not going to stand on anybody's back.
No, I get that. Like, but for I get what's the word? Society. For fucking a lot of people, okay, societal, whatever. For a lot of people,
that word she said earlier.
Yeah, there you go. That shit. That is that. I think that's the thing. That's the stigma. They'll work with those women because they'll do what the fuck they asking them to do with no question of this, that, and the third.
Period.
It's not right, but everybody needs to be entitled to their opinion. But it's just this. That's the issue.
And we're gonna talk about it on
another episode because I gotta pee real bad. I've been holding. I don't know. We like an hour and 52 minutes. I've been holding for at least 50 minutes. I gotta go back.
Ghetto.
Yeah, this ghetto was shit.
The ghetto. I just watched that episode.
You ain't seen ghetto until I press stop. I'm pissed right outside the door. I ain't got time. But yeah, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I would love to be back.
Always a pleasure.
Hand clap. Woo!
Yay!
Come on, there you go. Get your hand clap too. How many people
again about your business and where they can find you and make all their orders?
Okay, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Big Hair Big App, or Big Hair Big Appetites, all spelled correctly. On Instagram and Facebook, I take DMs. You can text me. My number is in my bio. Please place your orders. Free delivery all over Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and I do shipping.
And we gonna work on that food truck. We gonna speak that shit into existence.
I will have a food truck
sitting outside the shop.
Yeah, it's gonna be sitting outside the shop.
I'm gonna be whipping around, dodging potholes, getting everybody their egg rolls.
Pull up.
All right, Brittany, your turn.
The Beehive. THA_B_HIV_.
And she doesn't live here.
Check it out.
Yes, that's important. Black women businesses.
Facts.
For Women's History Month.
Yes.
All that.
Women's Awareness
It's March. Birthday. 16
Women's
days.
Historical Events Month.
I love it.
I'm begging.
I mean, if you want,
I'm sugar children.
Go ahead, throw your cash apps out there too. Fuck it. Cause I'm gonna tell them where to send me some money in a second.
$CHABHIVE number 2.
$Baby Bird 88 all day.
Cutsbykb.com. Patron.podbean.com/KNS. I mean, I don't want to give you my cash app, but if y'all buy some of these products that's sitting on this table right here in front of you, I got them on the website. So go ahead to cutsbykb.com, browse, play some shit in the cart, and order it. Because I gotta piss real bad. I just need to lean on something. And, aside from cutsbykb.com, I want y'all to follow the podcast page. Follow us at Cuts and Shit Podcast. That's KUTZNSHIT_podcast. Give us a follow, please. And also follow my barber page. I mean, if you're in the local area, the DMV area, or whatever you want to call this, Maryland, Baltimore vicinity. DMV. Yeah. I heard we ain't a part of that shit, but that's neither here nor there.
We Baltimore.
Yeah, there we go. Follow at KB Cutters. SKB_KUTZ. I think that's everything.
Yep. Good night.
I done gave you my website, my podcast page, all the pages. Now go follow them shits. And also make sure, if y'all made it to the end of this episode, man, if I go on the motherfucking YouTube page, please get these views up, subscribers up, and let's be great together, and we can keep growing and being fucking great on purpose. Now I gotta go now because my bladder can't take any more of this. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Good night. Night night.
Deuces. Y'all be great now. Button. Where's the button at? Did it stop? No, it didn't stop. There we go. God damn it, man. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
That's how I felt yesterday. I had to pee so bad. I contemplated just peeing on myself.
Oh my God.
I didn't, but I contemplated.
I have to go to the bathroom myself. I'm not even gonna lie. Can I go to the one upstairs? Ooh, honey, baby. Jesus, Corey.
Yo, did you say it's beautiful here? You said it's a hell of an experience. What the hell? God damn. Oh, hell. That's the longest piss I ever heard. Yo, this funny. Winter ain't over, dummy. So how it's warm right now, and basically it's supposed to snow next week. They saying.
Oh yeah.
And so I guess somebody did an article. I didn't read the whole thing, but the whole Baltimore thing, dummy.
Yeah.
When it ain't over, then. You want me to take this down?
What?
Just take this off again.
Oh yeah. In the charger too, please.
You definitely should.